The Brothas from the Six organization is aiming to provide positive role models for younger generations. It all started as a Facebook group sharing stories of successful Black men in Toronto. It has now expanded to include more ways to inspire the community. So that includes a high school program at Winston Churchill Collegiate Institute, an Afrocentric school in Scarborough. Founder Jeff Martin joins me now, along with Blake Perryman, who is a recent graduate of Winston Churchill Collegiate Institute. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you so much, Priya. Appreciate it.
So, Jeff, you speak regularly at schools. What are some of the messages that you feel it's important to get across to Black youth?
I think it's so important for kids to understand, all kids to understand really, to be able to step through some of the fears that we have as human beings. And also, we can sometimes go through some real difficult times in our life. I think it's so important to use your difficulties that you go through as something that you can use to push you forward. So your adversity to actually use it as your advantage.
We mentioned earlier, this all started as a Facebook group. It's now expanded into speaking, into mentorship programs. Blake, you've benefited from this mentorship program. So tell me how it's helped you.
It's helped me in a way that I was able to take not only myself and network with other people, but I was able to take myself and jump out into the community and start my own company. So now I have a company called Team SWAT, which is Soca Works All the Time. And that's a professional DJing company that I own. I'm also a professional DJ, so to even branch out and do that type of stuff, it's amazing.
And this mentorship program encouraged you to do that?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Jeff, you've also written some children's books here.
Absolutely.
So Brothers from the Six, Sisters from the Six, Role Models in the Community. It is, of course, Black History Month right now. So give me a little taste of who's featured in your books.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wanted our children right here in the Greater Toronto area to see that there's great role models here. And again, going into schools, when I talk to some of these kids and I ask them, what do you want to do with your life? You hear a lot of the same answers of, I want to be the next Steph Curry. I want to be the next Neymar, the next soccer player, which is fabulous. But I want them to see great role models right here in the Greater Toronto area. So people like Jean Augustine, who was an amazing politician right here in the city. Also, Chef Robert Rainford, who is a great chef who's been on TV and doing a lot of great things. There's a lot of great role models that they can look at from right here in our community and look up to, and they're all reachable.
How does it feel for you to see, it started as a small Facebook group. You were, I know, just trying to get the message out to a small number of people, now to see it grow and actually have an impact on people like Blake?
Oh man, it's been absolutely amazing. For the mere fact of every time I have an opportunity to go and to speak, I know that there's a possibility there's a child out there who really needs to hear it. It might not be for everybody in the crowd, but I know there's going to be a number of children there who really need to hear the message of being able to step through their fear to become their greatest self, and again, using their adversity that they go through as their advantage. So I think it's so important for that message to be out there, and I'm blessed to be the one to be bringing that.
Absolutely. Now, Blake, you graduated from high school. You mentioned you already have started a company. What else are you working on? What's next for you?
So I go to school right now, currently professional sound and business at Mediwake Institute. And honestly, aside from that, I just producing, engineering, that type of stuff, just in the music field, just interests me, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going at for.
And it's great to see, your confidence, great to see that this program has benefited you. Thank you both so much for coming in and sharing your story with us today.
Thank you, Priya. Really appreciate it.
We wish you both all the best.
Thank you so much.